Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to discuss a very difficult question that gets asked in the interviews, and the question is, what are your weaknesses or what is your weakness? Stay tuned till the end of the video to know how to go about answering this question. If you like the content we produce, press the like button, press on the bell icon and write in the comment things that you want to see. So stay tuned till the end of this video. The reason I say why this question is so difficult, because we are generally not very comfortable talking about our weaknesses, and there is this additional difficulty that when you talk about your weaknesses, there is a possibility that you will be judged. So all this complexity makes it very difficult to answer this question. Plus you always have this in mind that if I say something that doesn't go well with the interviewer, my chances of the job is gone. So in this video we are going to talk about how we want to answer this question in a way which tells the interviewer that yes, it's okay to have a weakness, but it is also okay to admit it and have a plan of action. To answer this question, you need to show a journey, okay? And the journey essentially has 3 steps. The step number 1 is you tell about a certain weakness, okay? Step number 2 is once you told about this weakness, you have to tell under what circumstances you identified this weakness, who helped you identify this weakness. And then the last step, which is step 3, which is basically an acknowledgement that yes, I do have this weakness and this is what I am doing as a plan of action to overcome my weakness. So it is still work in progress, which is why I still think it's as a weakness. So in this video, I am going to take 2 specific examples and tell you how to go about answering them. Number 1, where we need to identify a certain weakness, okay? So here you shouldn't be saying a weakness that is in direct loggerhead with the qualities you need to succeed in the current job for which you are interviewing. For example, if you are interviewing for a sales job and you come and say that I have challenges with communications, then that is not a very good answer, because in sales more than 80% of the time you will be required to communicate, and if you have a challenge in communication, which anyways the interviewer would have figured out by now, you are not helping the cause by just reinforcing the idea. So choose a weakness which is not aligned with what the qualities required to succeed in the job. Once you identify what weakness you are going to speak about, you need to tell how you identified this weakness, whether it was a previous manager who provided you feedback about this particular weakness in the appraisals, or it was one of your professors who understood you so well that he could articulate that this is a weakness. So you have to bring out under what circumstances, under what situation this particular weakness was identified. So once you tell the interviewer the journey, right, weakness, how it was identified, now you need to tell that you have acknowledged it and you have a plan of action to improve upon it. And that's where the whole journey comes to a full circle. So you need to tell him that there is a plan of action, and because this plan of action is still in progress, that is why you consider this as still as a weakness, until you really come over or get over with it. Till then, that point of time, it is your weakness, which is what you want to say in the interview. In this video, I am going to tell you 2 examples, 2 role-based interviews in which you can use this particular way of answering weaknesses and make a fabulous answer. The first scenario is, let's say you are interviewing for a sales role, and the interviewer is asking you this question, what is your weakness? So you can say that I have this peculiar tendency of not being able to sit for very long hours in front of laptop. I find it very difficult to concentrate to sit down in front of laptop for a very long time. This was identified by one of my previous managers. But I guess what I'm trying to do now is, because I've understood that I need to sit for long hours in a corporate job, what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to reward myself for every 1 hour. I'm giving myself a time out of 5 minutes, and this way I'm managing my time and also able to sit on desk for some time. Now you see the way I answered this. I just said there is a weakness, and then I said how it was discovered, and then I said there is a plan of action. Now this is not in loggerhead with the qualities required for sales job, because sales people are anyways expected to be mobile. So by saying that you don't sit for long hours, you're not able to sit for long hours in front of laptop, you are not doing any damage to the current interview process. Now I will take the second example. The second example is, let's say you are actually interviewing for a research analyst position, or you are interviewing for an analyst position. Here you just cannot say that, for example, you cannot say that I jump to conclusion very easily as a weakness, because this particular thing is in direct loggerhead with the qualities required. As an analyst, you need to go through all the data, you need to crunch all the numbers, you need to build the right hypothesis and then make a conclusion. So if you are saying that I am somebody who reaches conclusion quickly, then it is basically in 180 degree to what the role is expecting you to do. So in this case, you can actually borrow from the sales example, and you can say that I have a problem of sitting for very long hours without properly attending to my dietary as well as thirst needs, right? When I am engrossed with work, I just completely forgot about taking water or food, which is not good. This again was identified by one of my previous managers, and what I am trying to do is I am trying to put these small little reminders in the Outlook email or on my phone, which reminds me to take these frequent 5-minute breaks to help me rejuvenate, right? So which is where I'm trying to improve that situation. So again, if you see, what I have done is I have narrated a weakness, and I have also talked about under what circumstances it was identified, and then finally what is my plan of action. I think these are two fabulous ways of answering this question. And I'm sure, with this structure and the context that you will get into the role, that you will get in the interview for which you are going to, the role for which you will be interviewing, I think this time around you will be much more confident to make this answer. So I hope today you liked the video. So please give it a thumbs up, press on the bell icon, and write in the comment to let us know what you liked about the video and what kind of videos you would like us to make. Thank you so much for watching till the end.